Still we look like twins. Now we look like twins. Now we look like...
They call me Pounds, here I'm known as 9'7". 8 customs create, plus I rhyme great.
YouTube, welcome back to another Pounds 978 Customs video. And today we got Xforce Deadpool from the Deadpool wave. This is not the HasCon exclusive. This is the one from the Deadpool wave. Just recently came out. Not a bad looking figure. In fact, the figure looks amazing. I like the color to it. It's a nice like bluish gray. I don't have the box. Someone sent it to me loose, so I got it like this. And again, I will say this is a great looking figure, but there are some problems with it that I haven't seen anyone talk about, and in a way it kind of makes me feel like those who review this figure are just reviewing a Bucky cap and assuming it's the same as a Bucky cap. And it is, for the most part. I mean, it is a Bucky cap body, but they modified these arms just a little bit to a point where you're not even able to raise these arms as high as you're supposed to, or high as you normally can with a Bucky cap body. And that's one major just flaw that I find in this figure, and it really bugs me out. And here's what I mean, right? It's gonna take a while because balancing sucks. But check it out. These are the same bodies for the most part. I mean, they have different lower arms, different lower legs because of the sculpt around the arms and ankles, right? But for the most part, the arms, the shoulders, they're the same body. The torso, the heads, thighs, legs, right? But my concern here is with the shoulder joints. They're not balls, but they are joints, right? Let me know if you can see the difference here. On the Xforce Deadpool, you can see the joint is less visible than the one on the regular Deadpool. And what that means is pretty much they added some plastic on the joint to hide the joint. And in doing so, they kind of restricted a little bit of articulation in that arm. You see what I'm saying? Can you see the difference at least? If you can see the difference, then you should know that there is a difference when you are articulating these figures. If I could show you how high his arm raises really quick, that's about as high as you're going to get it. And it may look pretty cool to you or normal, but when you start seeing the older Bucky cap bodies and you get to see how high you can raise that arm, it really is bothersome. And I know it's just a little bit of motion. It's just a couple more degrees up, but trust me, that really makes a difference, man, I guess. And I'm not mad at it. I just don't understand the thought process behind I don't get why they would change that. I mean, it worked. Why change it? Why make something work less? You know, I don't get it. But look at these joints on the bottom as well. You can see the different. You see the one on the Xforce has that extra plastic lip over the bottom of the joint to cover the joint up, where the one on the right, the regular Deadpool, does not. Now, with both arms raised at its highest point, you can clearly see there are differences between the shoulder joints. And the reason why I'm making this video is Anthony Customs just reviewed this Xforce, and I wrote a comment mentioning the arm joints, and he responded with, "I don't know where you're getting your information from. The shoulders aren't ball joints." Correct. They weren't ball joints, but they are joints, and I am correct. They are modified. I rest my case.